Hey, let me pour that rock.
Hey, my man, where you going?
Pillbox Hill.
I'll get you there fast, buddy.
Come on, let's get going.
I guess you're in a hurry. This job wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for all the shitty drivers in Los Santos. For sure. This is the spot, right?
Hey, what's up, Simeon?
My dear boy, so good to see you. So good. Hold me.
Yeah, look, we've been working together for about a few months now, right?
Which is why I am very honored to announce to you that you are Employee of the Month. Huh? Anyway, congratulations. It wasn't easy picking a winner.
Yeah, me, Lamar, your nephew Sacha with the Twitch. Look, man, it's been a real honor, homie. But I gotta move forward in my life. It seems like all I do is let people tell me what to do and I do it and nothing changes.
Tell you what, man. You tell me exactly what you want, and I will very carefully explain to you why it cannot be. What? Today is repossessing vehicles that fools have purchased at exorbitant interest rates. But tomorrow, together, I never had a black son. But if I did, I want him to be just like you.
Knock, nigga.
Hello, Lamar.
What's up, you know?
What's up, dog?
Franklin's here has been awarded Employee of the Month.
You fucking with me, right?
Man, we both being fucked with, dog.
Knock it off, man. For real, after all the motherfucking work I put in, man.
Man, fuck this employee of the month shit, homie. I'm sitting up here trying to
What you
get us...
mean, fuck this employee of the month shit, man? When there's some shit to be won, goddammit, I want it. I don't give a fuck what it is. You know what I'm talking about? I take no prisoners. I go hard doing this shit. Big dog, big nuts. When names is on the motherfucking board, I want to see my name at the top of that motherfucking next to it. It needs to say shit.
Hey, maybe next month, huh?
Man, fuck next month, Simeon. What about today? I demand a retrial.
Today is nothing, just a bite. Hasn't made a payment at all. Some kid at Vespucci Beach. His name is Esteban Jimenez.
Is he in the gang?
Curiously enough, I did not inquire when he bought the bike.
We got work to do, employee of the month.
Fuck you and come on.
He's about to yes now, nigga. What we waiting for? Magellan Ave, nigga. Vespucci Beach. And you still rolling with that old raggedy ass hair? That country bumpkin shit is enough to get us shot right there.
I never took you to be old hairstylist type bitch, but now it's all starting to make sense.
You drive.
I don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon. So, in terms of Bezos stepping down, as CEO at least, he says he's going to concentrate on philanthropic work. We'll see how that pans out. I know he's been criticized about that in the past. So, is he turning over a new leaf? I'm not sure, but I think there are a lot of different factors involved here, and I'm interested to see how this pans out in the election too, because those citywide races,
I think you brought up Guy Colombo, and I'm gonna connect that with this thread to what I was gonna mention, which is I was reading about Jazzy, and this came up in an Eater article. So take that for what you will. It's not political analysis, but the sort of growing wing contest fear. I've got a basement full of TVs, and I bring my buds over to watch sports stuff that's been highlighted in a lot of the coverage. I have to say, I find that exhausting, and I think that the idea of working for one of these companies with these hard-charging CEOs, I think one person who's quoted said that he's willing to win at all costs, and you're supposed to want to live at your job. I think this is everything that's wrong with tech culture, and tying it back to what we were talking about with working from home and parenting and kids going to school. I think that when I think about working at one of those companies, and I think about not being a guy who's on the wing team, I think it sounds really hard. And I think that we have to think about tech culture and tech company culture when we're thinking about what is our city about, and is this the kind of culture that we want to engender as a city, or do we want to be more inclusive? And I think that just everything I read, maybe I'm reading too much into wing contests and beer bongs and whatever, but it just strikes me as like we haven't made a lot of progress since the 90s, if that's still the culture of the biggest company in our city, and I find reading about it incredibly exhausting and demoralizing, frankly.
I wonder, super quickly to correct myself, I think I said $120 billion profit. In revenue, actually, not profit, but still a lot.
Yes. Fair enough. I wonder if the public interest in Jassy will be less, just because he's not a person from whom Amazon sprung. The founder is just, he's who's running the company now, but I wonder if he'll be just less interested who he's married or not to, space dreams, sort of think less about the campaign.
We got a job.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah, we gonna collect on this repo or what?
You gonna shut the fuck up before I bitch slap you in the head? Or what? Oh, yeah. You.
Much I love fucking around right now, nigga, we gotta go.
You ready? Let's go.
Hey, wasn't that motherfucker who took the bike that S.A. Vago dude?
We can't take no cops for this shit.
Citizens report a pedestrian struck by a vehicle on Adams Apple Boulevard. in Pillbox Hill.
Roger, Kate.
Damn, it's wrecking shit up. Homie, you tripping. Don't get careless, homie. Hey, my whip.
Jesus Christ.
Man, step up, nigga. Of course this dude real. Who else gonna have to What y'all? Who else gonna have to require surplus of paper and deficiency of brain cells? He just put a dub down on this bike.
20 G's? With a 3G note? Damn, that motherfucker must be tricked out, dog.
Man, this whole setup design. Motherfucker! This whole setup design to take 12 months.
All right, man, look, we go in quiet. In and out, no fucking drama.
I'll try, homie, but I'm one loud, dramatic, brass, crazy, greedy, shoot a motherfucker in the back type motherfucker. And you love me, nigga.
That's right, homie. Nothing but love, nigga.
I'd Simeon a funny dude, though. It's gonna be a shame when we get to book his ass and jack him for all this shit.
What the fuck you talking about? You a psychotic motherfucker.
That's how shit work, ain't it? You do some jobs for a fool, develop a little uneasy relationship, and then they ask you to do something above and beyond. You fall out, fools get capped, and then you start all over again with some other fool. You want the pigs to see you boost this ride?
Citizens reporting a pedestrian struck by a vehicle on Palomino Avenue.
You an asshole, driver.
Now watch that shit, homie. Those are our coordinators. Homie, you tripping. Don't get careless, homie. You a fool.
Suspect last seen on Magellan Avenue.
Man, you got beat with an ugly stick. You being a dick, you know that? Nah, you ain't sitting this one out, homie. Lame ass nigga. You'll get PC'd.
Dispatch, on the track. Moving in.
For hours playing Waiting Till December. I did a speed run and wallpapers underneath. My favorite level.
Suspect last seen in a silver hatchback.
Go fuck yourself, bitch. Man, you make a fuck you fucking shit.
Dispatch, engaging the suspect.
Suspect westbound on Vitus Street.
Ugly ass bitch. You's a punk. You's an ugly motherfucker. You's a mark.
Sure, so the state of California is working hard to try to figure out ways to get vaccines to as quickly as possible, and they're prioritizing people who are most at risk of dying from COVID if they don't get a vaccine. So we've been advocating for weeks with the state that there are high-risk people with disabilities and serious health conditions who are under 65 years old who should have access to the vaccine at the same time as people over 65.
Let's go to Vespucci. Magellan Ave. And you still rolling with that old raggedy ass hair? That country bumpkin shit is enough to get us shot right there.
I never took you to be no hairstylist type bitch, but now it's all starting to make sense.
Hey, what the fuck we gonna do without a ride?
Why don't you shut the mother for a second?